Technology is the new rock and roll. I remember when I was younger, so much younger than today, people would line up down the street to buy Imagine or anything the Beatles did. They don't do that with music anymore because you don't have to now. You can download it in a couple of seconds, if that, from iTunes. But they will line up for an iPhone 6 or 7 because technology has replaced rock and roll as the hub around which social change occurs. Where once we would listen to an album, and if there was something of social consciousness in that album, we might listen and collectively say, as baby boomer young people, let's do something about that. Let's go and take that battle cry into action. We don't do that with music now, we do with technology. Young people now, especially millennials and under, will talk to each other on media about stuff to do together. And so many of the great campaigns, as we'll see in a moment, that are changing the world are driven by this media. Technology has replaced rock and roll. That's why U2 last year had their album available free of charge to everybody who had an iTunes account, whether they wanted it or not. Why? Because technology has replaced rock and roll, and U2 could see it as the thing that drives social change. So we need to use technology. Marshall McLuhan, the great professor of media in the 60s, was right. In the age of television, he said, the medium has become the message, and ladies and gentlemen, that's even more true in the digital age. The media you use to communicate your message say more than your words do, even though you're not aware of it. So if your media is out of date, doesn't matter how cool your thinking is, how sound it is, people will unconsciously assume that your thinking is out of date because your media is out of date.